Begin.
Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
Stay tuned. Your broadcast is about to begin.
Live from Superville Central in the Mickey Barber Gymnasium, Ohio Valley Sports Online presents boys high school basketball. As tonight, the Superville Catholic Central Crusaders take on the Toronto Red Knights. Tonight's game brought to you by AT&T on Sunset, Franciscan University of Steubenville, Maple Spaghetti House, the Swearingen Bat Company, Wintersville Trophy Shop, Adam Martello, attorney at law, Apollo Restoration, Bert's Hot Dogs, the Ohio Motor Group, Spuds Parkview Inn, the Target Shop, National Clothing Company, JC Pest Control, Franciscan Square Best Western, Josephine's Carryout Mingo, Hood's Pharmacy, Marcino Enterprises, IBEW Local 246, Everhart Bow Funeral Home, Economy Lawn Care, BGCC, Mossy Funeral Home. Also brought to you by Chappie's Dumpsters, Anthony Mining, Isla Law Office, PR Landscaping, Southside Federal Credit Union, Dr. John Fiegel, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Steve's Fish and Chips, Fort Steuben Maintenance, Johnny D's Pizza and Caddis, the Viking Social Poker Club, Hood's Pharmacy, Stickles Law Office, Bennigan's, M&M Hardware, Lanza Villa Royale, Valley Converting, Hauser Furniture, TS Electric. Your tip-off brought to you by Capital Recovery. Timeouts bring brought to you by Homo Construction. Your out-of-town scoreboard by Main Street Bank, and your halftime by Barium Chemicals. Good evening, everybody. Jason Jenkins, Billy Ellis, Dan Vogel, making things happen, and Jim Jaggers Huggins. Happy belated birthday, calling it from the sky. Billy, these two teams met already December 12th, and Central led the whole game just down to the end, where Toronto escaped with a 51-49 victory at home. And we talk about rivalries. This is another big one.
Seems like we're having rivalry week, Jace. We had one yesterday. We have one today. It's a good basketball game. I like the atmosphere here. I like the small gyms. It's loud, but Toronto's going to have to get off to a better start tonight, because I think in this gym, if Central gets up, it could be a lot different outcome.
The visiting Red Knights coming in at 7-3, picked up a huge victory of a game we did over Wellsville, 47-40, while the Crusaders are now 3-9. And one thing about Central, in their last three games, they lost to Edison 57-44 last game. But before that, they beat their two opponents 54-27 and 54-18. So, they started out rough, but they're getting better.
Yeah, well, you want to get hot at the right time, and then everybody gets in the tournament in basketball. So you don't have to worry about points or anything like that, Jay. So if you're hot at the right time, get a couple wins, you can advance.
And Central, although they're 3-9, they're averaging 49.9 a game and giving up 49.5, while Toronto's averaging 50 points a game and giving up 45. So we're a few minutes away from the start of the game. We'll take our last break. You're listening to High School Basketball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back right after this.
You know, now's the time of year to reward your young athlete for a job well done. At the Wintersville Trophy Shop, they have all you need for your special athlete, like trophies, plaques, and ribbons for every sport. The Wintersville Trophy Shop, 756 Main Street in Wintersville, 740-266-6905. Call today.
We here at Village Sleep Center know that everyone deserves a good night's sleep. That's why we are committed to offering you the very best quality mattresses and bed sets at the most affordable prices. We offer the Valley's largest selection of Serta, especially the iComfort and iComfort Hybrid.
Village Sleep Center is conveniently located at 2528 Sunset Boulevard in Steubenville, or call them at 740-264-5151. Village Sleep Center is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Valley Converting, located in Toronto, Ohio, purchases paper products from the public daily. Valley Converting is a manufacturer and converter of 100% recycled paperboard. For information or questions about Valley Converting products and services, contact them at 740-537-2152. Valley Converting is located on South 4th Street in Toronto, Ohio. Take your paper recyclables to them and convert them into cash. Valley Converting is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This is Ohio Valley Sports Online, your connection to Ohio Valley Sports. Listen anywhere in the world from any connected device, smartphone, tablets, iPads, and computers. Ohio Valley Sports Online brings you live game action from the guys with over 50 years in radio sports broadcasting.
And we are back here preparing for the start of the game. Red Knights come out in their visiting red uniforms, white numerals, white red pants, white stripes on the side with the red tee. Starting lineup, number 3, junior, 6 foot, number 3, Nolan Dickinson. Junior, 5'10", number 4, Noah Carafa. Juniors, 6 foot, senior, 6 foot junior, Cameron Baker. 6'3", junior, number 21, Blake Close. And 6'6", junior at the center, number 33, Caden Benton. And the Crusaders, they come out in their white jerseys. Blue lumers, blue central across the side, trimmed in gold. Their starting lineup. Number 2, Benji Rook. Number 11, Andrew Dorsey. Number 13, Benedict Urbanzik. Number 14, Tommy Pergy. And number 1, Evan Long. A Billy packed house here tonight. Like you said, the smaller gym, and it gets filled up for these games.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad we got that door behind us just in case it gets hot, Jace. We can kick it open.
Yes. Seconds away from the tip-off.
Toronto wants to be deliberate. They were deliberate against Wellsville, Jace, running their offense. They got good shots for Dickinson, not putting the ball on the floor, just driving, drawing, and kicking. I think he had 5 threes against Wellsville. So we'll see if Central does a little bit different, but they're going to play that 2-3 zone.
And another key, in that zone, Central does not have the height of the 6'7", 6'6" Caden Benton.
Well, Pergy can get up, so he's going to give him some problems down there. I like that.
Tommy Pergy about 6'3".
Yeah.
There's a tip-off, and it's won by the Red Knights. They get the ball to Benton, goes straight to the hole, and he walks.
Right off the bat.
He was excellent. He threw his hands up, but that was a great call right there.
He tried to step
and here they
through.
come real quick. Rook bringing it up quick, very fast. Gets the ball to Pergy. Over to Dorsey, and they'll start it back over to Evan Long. Long goes over to Rook in the corner to Pergy. Pergy trapped in the corner, gets it back out to Rook.
Yeah, too, Jace.
Long, top of the key. Thought about the 3, but no, gets it over to Rook. He'll shoot the 3.
Short.
That's no good. Rebound pulled down by Baker, and he's off to the races on the run. Nice dish over to Blake Close.
Nice
Gets
pump
his man
fake.
in the air, up and in.
Good pump fake, too, Jace. He went right by him and got an easy layup.
There comes Long back up the court. And Blake Close, I talked about Billy. I think he can score more than he does.
Oh.
He takes the ball to the hole very good and smart, like you just saw down there. Rook for another three. Long. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Carafa. And Tucker's like, let's go. Gets it down to Close again.
Close is sneaking out, Jace.
Kicks it over to Dickinson. He gets it back out to Carafa to restart the offense.
Central's in man-to-man. Surprising.
Camden Bradley starting tonight for the Crusaders.
Well, he gives him a little bit of height.
Yes. Dickinson down the lane, throws up a runner, no good. There's Benton. He loses it, and it's going to go.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want him to put it on the floor.
Well, it's going to stay there.
Benton tried to grab it. His part, when you box him out, Jace, you got to get him out of the lane when you get him out.
They get it out to Dickinson, short jumper, and he bears it.
Simple, Jace. He dribbles and misses. He doesn't dribble, make. That was a 2, though.
Yes. Timmy Mahalio in the game for the Crusaders now. Fakes it, goes to Purgie in the corner, back out to Mahalio. He brings it back out, gives it to Bradley, over to Dorsey.
He'll stay here.
Four 0 Toronto. They're early in the first.
Central's having trouble getting shots off, Jason, in this zone.
Mahalio with the ball. Gets it over to Long. Long down to Dorsey. He goes baseline.
That's where he wants
you. Trapped. And there's the first Crusader turnover. They get the ball to Close. Drives to the hole. Blake Close. No good. I like that though out of Blake.
Yes. Good driver, Jace. He's a good, gets in the lane. He can score from about 10 feet out.
Dorsey gets the ball, kicks it out to Long. Long over to Mahalio. He fakes the three. And he loses the ball out of bounds and go back to the Red Knights.
They got a foul.
Oh, okay. That's on Close.
Yeah, that's where Toronto wants you at. They want you down in that corner,
right.
that 1-3-1.
Especially in the smaller
where they can
gym,
trap
yeah.
you.
Dorsey to inbound. Gets it out to Long. Dribbles left side. Go to Mahalio.
Toronto's just staying in that zone. Darren Central to shoot it.
Long back over to Mahalio. Back over to Long. In the corner, Dorsey thought about the three. Another turnover.
Dickinson's got it down the corner, Jason.
In the corner. Kicks it over to Benton down low. They fight for the ball. Now what do we got here? He calls a foul on Mahalio.
Yeah. Getting him across the arm, going for the ball.
Dorsey checks out. Daniel Bolster checking in for the Crusaders. They throw it into Benton. No good.
That's going to be a foul on Benton.
Yes, it is.
Creates two problems there, Jace. He probably should have caught the ball, brought it down, didn't go score.
And at least landed, and don't bring it to the ground like you said, but landed and go right back up with it. He tried to throw it up, and then
he compounded it by fouling.
Yes. 4-0, 4:59 here after the first. I haven't seen much. You know, he started the game, but Rook, the leading scorer, is not in right now.
Yeah.
They get the ball to Bradley. Bradley, Long. Long in the corner of Bolster, trapped in the corner. Back out to Long. Over to Mahalio. Goes to Bradley, back over to Long. He'll shoot the three. No good. Rebound snagged down by Benton. And here comes Baker off to the races.
So I'd like to see Toronto push the basketball, Jace. I think they can get easy shots.
I thought he was, but then he pulled it back. Baker goes to Dickinson. Gets Purgie in the air, goes to the hole, throws it up, blocked from behind by Mahalio. Saved Carafa. Dickinson in the corner for three. Nothing but net. Nolan Dickinson's got 5. Picking up where he left off. 7-0. Rooks had to check back in now as we speak.
Yeah, he's gonna have to score, Jace. Dorsey too, and Dorsey's not on the floor.
Bolsters another shooter. Long kicks it back out to Mahalio, and they're just, nothing. They're not going to get anything there. Another turnover, third of the first quarter. Cross court to Cam Baker. He'll shoot the three.
Long.
No good. And Benton over
Now
the
it's
back.
gonna be a second.
That's his second foul. Marchbank will check in for Benton. Easy call right there.
He just got to learn not to do it. I mean, if he's got you boxed out, you can't reach over him.
Urbanzik, Dorsey, and Rook all check back in.
Yeah, you had to get some offense on the floor. I like to see the Rhodey kid get in, Jace. I watched him play 3 quarters of reserve basketball. He's a pretty good player.
Long with the ball. Top of the key, dribbles right side.
Toronto
Left,
could
that's
stay in
the
this,
left.
Jace, when they're winning.
Dorsey will fire the three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Bolster to Dorsey. In the corner, goes baseline. Kicks it out to Long. Rook with the ball in the corner. Hounded. Throws it over to Bolster. He'll shoot the three. In and out. Rebound pulled down by Marchbank. Here comes Close. I think every Crusader shot's been behind the three-point line so
Yep,
far.
I don't think they've had a 2-point shot, Jace. And I think Toronto can run. They're leaking out and could get layups, I think.
Baker with the ball. Over to Marchbank. He dribbles right side down the lane. Stopped there by Urbanzik. Gets it out to Dickinson. Dickinson guarded by Dorsey. Dribbles left side. Goes to Close. Close guarded by Bolster. Picks up his dribble. Kicks it back to Marchbank. Gets the ball over to Dickinson. Start all over.
Surprised to see
2:21
Toronto
left.
in a man, Jace. I mean, I'm sorry, Central in
Right.
a man-to-man.
Marchbank with the ball. Dribbling right side. Gives it up, gives it to Dickinson. Dickinson cuts between two men, throws up a runner, and gets it to go.
That's it.
Nolan Dickinson on fire.
But that's what I would do, Jace, if you're asking me how I would guard him. I would make him put it on the floor.
I'm trying to see who that foul is on.
Oh, they don't put
They
it up.
put it up.
9-0 Toronto. The start that they needed, Jace.
Foul shot in and out. Just like the other night, Billy. He was hitting from everywhere but the foul line.
Yeah. Timeout Central.
Timeout Crusaders. 9-0. 2 minutes left in the first. We'll be back after these messages.
Homework Construction and Home Incorporated can take care of all of your home remodel and new build needs. Some of the services we offer are kitchen, bathroom, and other remodeling projects. We also offer new roofs, home additions, new builds, and outdoor spaces, including decks, patios, and outdoor rooms. Homewool Construction has a 5-star rating. Homewool Construction does all home improvements and new construction from design to finished product. Look them up on Facebook today. Homewool Construction is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
The meaning of cleaning, there's one name you gotta know. Apollo Pro Cleaning. Clean floor to ceiling. Apollo Pro Cleaning is the meaning of cleaning.
And we are back where it's been all red nights. 9-0. 2 minutes left here in the first. The Central just hasn't been a quick way to get the
can't
ball
throw it in the
inside.
river.
And they keep getting trapped in that corner.
They go there, Jace. That's where Toronto wants you.
Now, if I'm the Crusaders right now I'm trying to get the ball to the middle more with the big bent now. Quick one in the corner.
Well, you got to go in the middle in this zone all the time.
Yeah. Another three. This
Got
one's
one.
good. You're right. I mean, it's just harder with Benton there. Now with the smaller size. Marchbank with the ball. Being guarded by Urbanzik. There's a turnover taken by Dorsey. He'll bring it down the court. Goes to the hole. Throws it up. Thought he was fouled, but
Well, the guy didn't get down here enough to see it.
they get
Nice
it back
pass.
down to Close. He throws it back out, turns it over. Third turnover for the Red Knights. He goes to Bolster. Bolster backside, no good. Pulls on his own rebound, but taken.
We'll
Then
get
we're gonna
13.
get a foul.
I think they're going to get 13. Is that who they got?
I'm not sure. I can't see through Tuck on that.
I
They're
know.
not putting it up on the board. I gave it to him, so
We'll figure it out at the end if we get to the point.
9-3, 109 left here in the first. Red Knights. Dickinson with the ball. The Baker over to Close. Close being guarded by Dorsey. Central still in that man, Billy.
They stayed in it. Jace Thomas could. I haven't seen them play man in 2 years that we've done them.
You're right. Down the lane, Marchbank picks up his dribble, loses it. And it's going to go to the Crusaders. 4th Red Knight turnover.
I think Marchbank wanted to shoot it, then he wanted to pass it. And off his hands, going to be Central basketball. Central
43 seconds left here in the
Central
first.
get a big hoop here. Be right back in it.
Rook with the ball over to Long. Goes down to Dorsey. He'll go to the baseline, throw it up, and he's get fouled. Nice take by Andrew.
That was a good job by Andrew. He drew the contact, Jace, and he earned his 2 shots at the free throw line.
That's going to be on Marchbank. Senior Andrew Dorsey. First shot is up. And Long. Tommy Pergio checked back in.
His dad texted me today asking if we were doing the game. Comes from a good family, Jace, Tommy.
Oh, yes.
Tommy and Amy did a great job.
Andrew's second shot up. Long as well.
Oh.
Ball tipped out of bounds. And it's going to go to Toronto.
Yeah, that's right. That's exactly right. That's a good. I like it. I would rather do that than call the foul.
Right.
Let's do it that way. 9-3 is probably the last shot. Toronto will probably hold it here. And Toronto's in the zone now. 1-2-2.
Central. Yeah.
Central,
Yeah.
I keep there.
They get the ball to Baker. Coming up, we'll give our world famous shout outs here in the second quarter.
He's trapped in
If
the
you're
corner.
tuning in. Coach Tucker wants a foul call, but his official said, I'm on the other side of the court, Coach. I can't.
I think he wanted it.
I thought it was good defense.
Me too. You don't want to. Don't foul though.
10 seconds left. Baker gets through the trap, takes it down the lane, kicks it over to Dickinson, trying to go baseline, loses it, and it's going to stay. And the Central student section not happy at all.
No.
4.6.
4.6, yeah. See if Toronto Tuck's got
You
a
call
nice
timeout, bring Benton in and throw it up?
No, because you don't want to pick up a third foul, Jace. You don't want that.
They get it out to Carafa. He kicks it over Duke. Deep three blocked by Urbanjic. 1 second left. And that'll do it. After 1, Toronto 9, Steubenville Central 3. You're listening to high school basketball on Ohio Valley Sports Online. We'll be back after these messages.
A pioneer of casual dining, Bennigan's is internationally known for its unique neighborhood vibe and exceptional chef-driven food. Come to Bennigan's on University Boulevard to stir up a great memory. Come for happy hour Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. and get $1 off draft and bottled beer and $1 off signature
Can't make it next
cocktails.
Tuesday?
Grab some bar bites too. Only $5 from 9 p.m. to close. Hey, are you a soccer fan? Check out the schedule of English Premier League soccer games. Bennigan's even has delivery service. And the number to call? 740-792-8080. You got a friend at Bennigan's.
Ohio Valley Sports Online would like to thank one of our great sponsors, Capital Recovery Systems. Capital Recovery Systems is home of the no-cost court collections program. Capital Recovery Systems is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Got a sidewalk that needs replaced, or maybe your roof is leaking? How about some new windows? Who do you call? Fort Steuben Maintenance, that's who.
Back to start the second quarter. Red Knights up 9-3, 7 points from Nolan Dickinson. They had 19 the other night. We did their game with 5 threes. Started out real hot tonight, too. Long with the ball. Being guarded by Baker. Out to Rook. Dribbles at the foul line. Tries to go throw it up down to Pergy. Fights for the ground. It's going to go out of bounds. And it's going to go to Toronto.
Good hands by Toronto. Pergy caught it, put it at his belly button. 3 guys are swiping at it.
First quarter, Toronto with 4 turnovers, Central with 3. They just picked up their 4th.
Central still in that man-to-man.
So our shout-outs to head coach Brian Perkins watching tonight.
He was at the Big Red Girls game last night. I think his daughter plays for Indian Creek, Jace.
Coach Perkins.
His baseball schedule's out, too.
Yes.
I got that today. I seen him posted on Facebook.
Also, the Shauna Science tuning in. Thank you, folks, for tuning in on Ohio Valley Sports Online. Close gets the ball out to Baker.
That's a tough place to take the basketball
yes, it is,
out.
man. He did a nice job. Baker behind the back, loses it. Dorsey with the steal.
He's going to the hoop.
And he got fouled. Like
slipped. Make sure he's okay.
Yeah. He slipped right down on the floor.
There.
Yeah, that wasn't a good no call. Good no call there.
Maybe we should grab something and get it. No one wants to move here.
That's going to be on our Banzik, I believe. And one thing, Billy, with this gym being so small, and it's real humid out here.
He's getting it. Coach, good job by the Central coach.
It gets real humid in here. Remember the one game we had to actually call the game we were doing? It was me and Jags. It was a Big Red Central game, and it got so humid on the floor, they actually called it at halftime. You remember that, Dan? Marchbank checks out, going in for the Red Knights, number 20, Tanner Ensel.
That was a good job because I was afraid somebody else was going to slip there. I felt I was going to go out there and grab Tucker's towel and just go.
They get the ball in the corner, set play for Dickinson. In and out this time. Rebound pulled down by Urbanzik. He kicks it down the long. He's going to run with it in the corner of the Rook. He cuts towards the lane. Tries to throw it down low, turns it over. Here comes Ensel. He gets the ball to Carafa. He pulls it back out.
It's the same thing we said in the Indian Creek Weirton game, Chase. Seems like
And
the
he
lead
turns
should
it
be
over.
20, and it's only 6.
Right.
You know, you let a
Central
team hang around,
yeah.
and Weirton made a run.
And they're 2 3-pointers from tying this game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Long with the ball. Over to Dorsey. He thought about the 3. Back it over to Long. He pulls it back up.
Here's the guy you got to get going right there.
Yes. And look for Purgy down there, not with
too far to be another turnover.
Bad pass right there, taken all the way to the hole and one. Cam Baker.
That was an easy call. Baker used his left hand. The guy from Central came across his body, and he'll get the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Checking back in for the Crusaders, Camden Bradley. Along with Daniel Bolster. 11-3, 6:03 left here. Ohio Valley Sports Online. Baker shot in and out. Caden Benton back in. 8-point lead. Bolster gets to Dorsey, back out to Rook. And they're just letting them get nothing inside, Billy.
No.
They get the ball for Long. Long 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Close. Gets it over Carafa.
8-point lead for Toronto.
I love Coach Tucker's enthusiasm, boy. He gets it over to Benton. Double teamed. Spins through it. Turns it over to Rook. He brings it down and he loses it.
He wanted to foul. He didn't touch it.
No.
That was a good call. That was a play on there. That was a good one. No
Both
call.
teams now with 7 turnovers.
He wanted to foul. Central coach wanted to foul. He didn't foul.
No, he didn't foul. He just lost the ball.
Yeah. Central's in a little 2-1-2 trap, too, Jason.
Baker.
That's a walk. That's a good call.
That's an easy call. You're right, Bill.
Yeah. Well,
8th Red Knight turnover.
Well, I was getting a little information from some referees, talking to them, Jace, is they want to keep the pace of the game up. So back in the day where a lot of walks were called and a lot of carries are called, they're taught to keep the pace of the game going. If it's not an advantage, don't call it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Look, Bolster for 3.
Got
he
one.
can nail that, Daniel Bolster.
I'm telling you, this game reminds me of the Weirton Indian Creek game the other night. Just hanging
11-6.
around.
Bolster to Dickinson. He's getting trapped there. He kicked it to Carafa. Dribbles and throws it in the corner. There goes Clay's baseline. Throws it backside runner. No good. Blake Close going to the hole once again.
There's a couple things you can do with Benton when he's big, Jace. And I think Tucker's going to run into it down in the tournament time when they get pressed. You know, somebody's going to press them.
Close at the foul line. First shot up, and he rolls in. First foul shot made tonight, Billy.
Yeah, we haven't made two. What, we like 1 for 7?
They're 1 for 4. They're 1 for 3. The Crusaders are 0 for 2.
There you go.
Now 1 for 4.
He got another one. That's an
easy
call. He's got 3. He's putting his hands up. It's a call every time.
You cannot go over the back. That's a simple call, a right call.
Yep.
There comes Rook up the court, being hounded by Ensel. Coach Tucker says Tanner Ensel's my best defensive player. In the corner, the long trapped on the baseline. Somehow gets it over to Bolster.
He's going to get away with a walk here.
He gets it to Bradley. Bradley to Dorsey. That's Toronto's zone is giving Central fits. They get it to Bolster, the foul line extended. He'll shoot the short jumper. No good. Rebound pulled down by Marchbank. And
That's
he's
going to be a
fouled
foul.
by Bradley.
Yep.
Now it's 1-1.
Now you just got to make them, Jace.
And it'll be 1-1. Marchbank going to the line. Folks, tune in. Ohio Valley Sports Online Facebook page. Like us or go to YouTube and sign up. It costs you nothing. Subscribe. We'll let you know when we're on air. I think tentatively Friday. Is that where we're back?
No, we got Wednesday. He said nothing scheduled Friday.
Okay, nothing else this week?
So I think Tuesday's our next game, Jace.
First shot up, and it's good.
2 undefeated teams down at Martin's Ferry, whatever they call that, in the Den.
I have no clue.
Me neither. Martin's Ferry undefeated, Bel Air undefeated.
That'll be a good game.
Yeah, 4th ranked team in the state against the 11th ranked team in the state.
Second shot, no good.
Still a 7-point game, Jay. Central's just right and reaching.
Goes to Bolster. He'll shoot another 3. That's long. Rebound pulled down by Close. Another thing, Central's only getting 1 shot, Bill.
Yeah, and you said it earlier. They're shooting nothing but 3s.
Right. Another steal by Dorsey.
Go attacking.
Pulls it back out. And the only thing that Toronto's not let Central do is Benji Rook is not getting a 3-pointer. Everybody, I mean,
well, Tuck, you can see Tuck's making run at him.
Or Branzik pulls it up, goes down low, go to Dorsey, and
he
it's
got
out
him
by
from
Baker
behind.
from behind. Once again, a good call. Cam thought he, but clearly from behind.
Well, that's easy, Jason. When your hand's coming down like a tomahawk, they're going to call that. Yeah.
Andrew Dorsey to the line. 0 for 2 so far. First shot is up and in.
A 6-point lead, Jason. Just watching the game, you think Toronto's up 20.
Purgy checks back in on Carafa. .310 here left in the second. 13-7. Red Knights. Second shot bounces around, no good. Pulled down by Baker. Picks up the dribble, goes over to Carafa. Gets between the trap. Goes over to Dickinson.
I like the trap. They're speeding Toronto up, Jace.
And another steal by Dorsey. He goes up and lays it in. It's a 4-point game.
Yep.
Tommy Purge with the assist.
He got away with one there.
Letting him hang around. That's trap. And another steal. Tommy Purge will lay it up and in. It's a 2-point timeout, Toronto. 13-11 Red Knights. 2:33 left in the first. We'll be back after these messages.
Homewell Construction and Home Incorporated can take care of all of your home remodel and new build needs. Some of the services we offer are kitchen, bathroom, and other remodeling projects. We also offer new roofs, home additions, new builds, and outdoor spaces, including decks, patios, and outdoor rooms. Homewool Construction has a 5-star rating. Homewool Construction does all home improvements and new construction from design to finished product. Look them up on Facebook today. Homewool Construction is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Good timeout by Tuck, Jace. They got it to 2, and Central speeding Toronto up. You know, I would probably pick up full court, but not now. They'll probably start the second half because you're in a 1-and-1 now. See, look, they're just speeding them up, and they don't know what to do.
Another turnover. Billy, that is the 7th turnover in the quarter for the Red Knights.
3 straight possessions, 3 turnovers for Toronto.
11th of the game. Main Street Bank Out of Town scoreboard at one of those teams we talked about. Martins Ferry leads Union Local 28-16.
That's offensive.
And there's going to be a charge on our Bandit.
That was a good call. Dickinson held his ground. He ran him right over.
Vancouver Canucks lead the Pittsburgh Penguins 3-0 in the first.
Penguins are winning or losing?
Losing 3-0.
They were the favorite tonight. See, I like what they do with Purgie out here because he's quick and active, Jace. He makes you get rid of the basketball.
Look for closer at the foul line, extends it. Carafa picks it up over to Baker. Thought about the 3, picks it up, goes back to Carafa, to Ensel. And the Crusaders are moving, Bill. Sort of what Toronto did to them early.
Yeah, that's a foul all day long. It's going to be 1-and-1.
That's on Rook.
But I like the move by Central's back coach, Jace. Trap them, make them get rid of it, think. And Toronto's guards are having trouble with the pressure.
Noah Carafa at the line. Misses it. Rebound pulled down by Close. Gets it to Baker. 1:45 left in the first. 13-11 Red Knights. Ball tipped around. Somehow Andrew Dorsey once again. Now they're going to call traveling. 8th Crusader turnover.
I like the call, Jace. You got to let it. That's a good play on, too. Both kids going for the basketball.
Coach Tucker livid. And you notice the difference of not having the 6'6" Benton in there. Carafa to Baker. Baker in the corner for Dickinson for 3. Long. Close with the rebound. He'll shoot the 3. In and out. Andrew Dorsey doing it all. Gets another rebound. Here comes Purgie to bring it up court. He'll kick it back to Dorsey.
Good job by Purgie, getting it back out, setting it up, and getting a good shot.
1:18 left. 13-11. You go to Purgie on the foul line. Picks up his dribble, throws up a little hook. No good. Ball tipped out, pulled down by Baker. He's running down the court. He's going to go all the way, throws it up. No good. Saved by Rook.
Central's going to slow it down here.
Benji Rook, we're under a minute. 13-11.
13-11. Rook ain't got a point, Jace.
Exactly. They get the ball in the corner. There's Rhodey you talked about in the game. Andrew Rhodey.
The Golden Globes were last night, Tuck.
They get the ball into Dorsey.
Tuck was dying to get that call off his leg. I like it.
They go to Rhodey in the corner. Back out to Dorsey. 39 seconds and counting. Dorsey over the long. Down in the corner to Rhodey. Trapped. It's going to stay here. And one thing the Crusaders going to have to work at halftime, get that ball out of the corner.
Yeah, they got to get it in the middle, Jace. When you get it in the middle, the corner, the wings will collapse. That's when you're going to get your threes.
Exactly. They get it into Purgie. Out to Rook.
Good draw. Way to meet the ball, Andrew.
27 seconds and counting. Rook pulls it out. Coach Ogden shouting out blue.
Yeah.
The long.
That's what they want, yeah.
Nice hands right there by Carafa. It'll stay here. 11.9 left here. 13-11. And Crusaders, if they can get a foul, they'll also be a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
10 seconds. And there it is.
There it is. He's going to go to the line for 1-and-1.
Late Close his second. Crusaders looking to tie it with 7 seconds left here. Weathering the storm, Bill.
Well, Jason, if you're told him before the game, it'd be, if he makes these 13-13 at half and your leading scorer doesn't have a point, you take it.
Yeah, exactly. First shot up. It's good. Long's got 4. Are you full court press here for Central?
I wouldn't because I'm afraid I'd foul. But they are.
They get into Carafa. 6 seconds. He goes over to Dickinson. Jump stop for 3. And he buries it. Nolan Dickinson puts a Red Knight up 3 at the end of the first half to score. Toronto 16. Steubenville Central 13. We'll be back after these messages.
Springtime means cleanup time, so if you're planning a renovation on your house or need to get rid of some debris, call for a driveway-safe dumpster from Chappie's. Yep, Chappie's has 10 and 15-yard dumpsters available for same-day delivery, and Chappie's rates are all-inclusive. There's never any hidden fees. You can do a 7-day rental, or even better yet, a discounted 3-day rental. Clean up your shed, garage, basement, and get a dumpster from Chappie's today. Online, it's chappiesdumpsters.com or call 740-359-DUMP. That's 740-359-3867. Be happy. Call Chappie. Ohio Valley Sports Online and the Franciscan University want to thank one of our proud Barron sponsors, Dr. John Figgle, MD. Thank you, Dr. Figgle, for sponsoring this broadcast.
Do you have a fence that has seen better days? How about a new privacy fence? You probably could use a perimeter fence to keep Fido from wandering off. Call Edwards Fence Company now. They do all types of fence projects and have over 20 years of experience. Wood, chain link, vinyl, split rail, aluminum. Call today for a free estimate. Edwards Fence Company, 740-632-8403. Needless to say, you're going to need a new fence around your new swimming pool too. Call Edwards Fence Company today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
All right, we're back here at halftime. Toronto Red Knights leading Steubenville Catholic Central 16-13. We're joined by one of our great sponsors, Adam Martello. Adam, we'll talk a little bit about business. You know, hopefully we never need to use you for
I
anything.
hope not. Listen, I tell everyone, I hope you never need me, but if you do, I'm here. So.
That's right.
Yep.
About the first half of the game, I thought it was like if you watched it, you thought Toronto would be up like 15 points, you know.
Yeah.
And I was telling Jason earlier, we did a game last week with Indian Creek and Weirton, felt like the same thing.
Yep.
Like teams in high school just can't put teams away at the right time.
Yeah, exactly. That comes from, I think, especially with Central. Central's a young team, right? But a lot of times, young teams, you get a lot of fire. Maybe you get some naivety too, where they don't know what kind of if they're in a bad situation, they don't know just how bad of a situation they're in, and they find their way to fight their way out of it. Toronto, looking at Toronto's roster, I see a lot of juniors on here, a lot of freshmen. Toronto looks young too, and so you can chalk some of that. I think they were up 13-2 at some point, something like that. So you can chalk some of that up to inexperience as well.
Yeah, it just seemed like when we do a lot of high school basketball games, it seems like it's the same thing. The teams just can't put a team away. There's not like a dominant team. I know we're doing the game next Tuesday at Ferry and Bel Air. Two teams that are undefeated, but I haven't seen like a dominant team. I watched Ferry play, and they're not like a really good dominant team. I think they're a two-player dominant team. You know, with their big guy and their guard.
Definitely.
But high school basketball is like it's just you got to find an edge and keep going to it. You know,
no doubt. And I mean, that's from a strategy standpoint. I think probably, Coach Tuck and Coach Ogden are probably trying to feel their own teams out and figuring out, where they have that competitive edge. I know, Coach Ogden's obviously playing a lot of sophomores. Same is true with Coach Tuck with these juniors. And, I think we're probably about halfway through the high school season now. So I would imagine second half you're going to start to see that a little bit more.
Well, we'll talk a little bit about the college. How's the season going? I listen to Coach Sack all the time. Did you guys started recruiting now? Do you start looking for players now?
So I start recruiting local and Pittsburgh area. I mean, really, at this point, I'm looking at high school juniors a lot. So I'm going to a ton of games in Pittsburgh. Usually twice a week, and we have our eye on a couple of seniors that we really like, that we're hard on. So there's 4 out of the Pittsburgh area that, and if they see this, they're going to know who they are. That we are really high priority for us, and that we think really fit us well. So at this point, we're hard on those 4. And then, we're always looking for juniors at that point to watch for next year into the AAU season. Because we're close, we get to scout Pittsburgh AAU a little bit more, which is cool because there's a ton of opportunity for that in the summer. And so, we try to get a head start on those guys too. So we have an idea, moving into next season.
The big thing, it's on TV everywhere now,
yeah.
And I hear people complaining about it, is the transfer portal.
Yes.
My son is just getting into it. He's a freshman at West Liberty, and he's going to be a grad assistant down there. And he asked for some advice, and he's got a lot of people he can pick his brains from around here, Freddie and the baseball guys. Yeah. And they always say, the transfer portal is so good now. Yeah. You got to go to a game like a Kent State Akron game and find the ninth guy on the bench who's not playing and say, hey, listen, you're going to come here and you're going to average 31 minutes a night. Does it happen at your level? That's the question I'm trying to figure out.
And that's a good question. I would say very little does it happen, at least in the PAC. Very little are we getting, Division I, Division II transfer guys that are transferring to the Division III level. The exception, St. Vincent just got a kid from Bryant. He transferred in. There's some Pittsburgh connections there, so there's a reason for that. But generally, most PAC teams are not getting those transfer portal things. But it's interesting you bring that up because it's an interesting factor to the recruiting aspect of it. Because you have a lot of kids, especially in the Pittsburgh area, that 5 years ago might be scholarship players at Division II level, that are now not scholarship players because these D2 teams are bringing in
Division
guys
that
were at D1.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes. So from the Division III level, it really, in my opinion, improves the quality of basketball at the Division III level because you're getting some kids that maybe 5 years ago would have been D2 kids.
Well, to me, I was watching, I think it was Charleston.
Yeah.
And I'm watching them play. They're ranked 24th, 25th in the country.
Yeah.
And their 2 guards are from West Liberty.
Yep. Exactly.
So I'm thinking, the transfer, and I don't want to get into it because we can talk about it all night.
Yeah.
Tom Izzo, I thought, had the greatest line of all.
Yep.
We're open free agent.
Yeah.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. Now, and now when a kid goes to school, people don't realize what a scholarship is.
Right.
It's a 1-year renewal.
Yeah.
Maybe down the road they change that and say, listen, when I commit to you, I'm committed for 4 years.
For sure.
And then maybe you get a one-time transfer. Because and you're right, kids need to transfer sometimes. You're in the wrong spot, something happens.
Yep.
But it's open free agent all the time. Like if me and you are friends and you're a good guard, I'm a good big man, I'm at Duke, you're at St. John's, hey, come on, we can win a national championship. You come here.
Exactly.
It's just so easy. You don't have to sit no more. You just go.
No doubt. Exactly right.
And the money people are throwing around.
This NIL stuff, man,
it's unbelievable.
It changes everything, man. It really does. It's college sports, over the last 2 years and for the next probably 5 are just going to be totally transformed by this stuff. So
it's going to be unbelievable. It's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
People talk about it.
Yeah.
But I just think at Division II level, I'm going to get Division I players. I'm going to be if I'm not having a game, I'm sending my assistants to go high school, and I'm going to watch Division I games. I'm going to go find a kid that's sitting on the end of the bench, and I know he can score 20 for me.
And what's funny is you can even, so we have a video program called Synergy, and it's used by NBA teams, pretty much every college team in America. So you can sit in your office and watch film all day of these kids and find them. And so, it's really, it's interesting. It's interesting.
Well, Adam, I appreciate your time.
Yeah,
I really
for sure.
do. And one day we can sit down and talk basketball. I think we could have a conversation
about
the IL and the college stuff.
For sure.
It's just ESPN makes 2 hours of it, and they can go for 5.
Yeah.
We can at least go for an hour.
No doubt.
All right.
I agree.
Thanks, Adam.
Always a pleasure, man. Good
Always
seeing
a pleasure,
you again.
brother.
Josephine's Authentic Italian Food is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. You can carry out or have it delivered. Do you have an event that needs catered? Well, give Josephine's a call today. 740-282-1599. Josephine's has an extensive menu. Look them up on Facebook or call them now. 740-282-1599. Josephine's Authentic Italian Food, carry out or delivery.
This broadcast is sponsored by Lancia Healthcare, specializing in skilled care, rehabilitation, and transitional care. They have 3 locations to serve you or a loved one: the Villa Royale or Villa Vista in Steubenville and the Belmont Manor in St. Clairsville. Lancia Healthcare is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Enjoy going to a place where it seems everyone knows your name? We all do. That's why you and your friends will fit right in at the Parkview Inn located in Mingo Junction. The Parkview Inn is home to the coldest beer in town. Looking to catch the game? The Parkview has multiple big screens to catch all the sports action. Located in the heart of downtown, the Parkview Inn has been a Mingo tradition for decades. At the Parkview Inn, you may walk in as a stranger, but you will leave as a friend.
Back in now.
And we're ready to start the second half. The Red Knights up 16-13. Thank you, Adam Martello. Great sponsor of Ohio Valley Sports Online.
We didn't get much in the sponsor. We were talking some basketball.
No, that's all right. Still got to mention he's a sponsor.
Oh, yeah, he doesn't.
So we can get some more sponsors.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Dan?
And Toronto's going to sit the big guy early in the third quarter with 3 fouls. Another turnover.
Another turnover. Long going to the hole. Puts it up. Blocked from behind. Cam Baker helps Long up. Toronto's 12th turnover of the game. Here comes the Crusaders back down court. Down 3.
Central Toronto's still in that zone too, Jace.
And Toronto can, like you said, they control most of the first half. But they let Central hang around, and it's still a 3-point ball game.
And they're up 3.
It was 9-0 for the longest time.
Yes.
They get the ball to Dorsey at the foul line.
Hey, that's where you got to go, Jace. You got to go there. And Central's going to stay in that man-to-man. I like the trapping zone, Jace. I thought it did an excellent job.
I think that got him back in the game.
Oh, yeah. I think I would have stayed with it.
Red Knights with the ball. Central in that man. Close picks up his dribble. Gets it over to Dickinson. Dickinson continues. Had 19 and he had 10 at the half to lead the Red Knights. Dribbles down the lane, takes up the strong.
Yep.
And he's fouled by Bolster.
Bolster's trying to reach outside, Jace. Just keep him contained and let him dribble.
Nolan Dickinson, as I said, had 10 to lead the Red Knights. Blake Close, 5. Baker 2 and Marchbank 1. For the Crusaders, they were led by Evan Long, 5 points. Tommy Percy with 4. Daniel Bolster with 1, 3. Andrew Dorsey with 1.
Short.
There goes Crusaders on the run. Rook and Benji Rook, the leading scorer, yet to score, Billy. Red Knights are doing a good job of taking him out of the game. Long goes baseline, picks up his dribble. Over to Dorsey, that foul line shot again. It's good.
Ain't hard, is it, Jay? Ain't hard. Get it in the middle on that zone.
We're tied at 17.
And now when you get it there and he keeps making that, now they're going to have to.
Exactly.
They're going to have to guard him.
Marchbank started the second half.
Picked up his dribble.
Excellent defense will stay here. He got lucky to not get that 5-second call.
Yeah, he picked up his dribble, Jason. It's dead. You can hear him yell, dead, dead, dead.
Crusaders doing a nice job in that man-to-man defense. They get the ball into Baker. Being guarded by Long. Over to Close. Close taking Dorsey to the hole. Throws up a runner. No good, but Cam Baker all alone for the rebound.
No box out by Baker. He went it and was all by himself and got an easy 2.
Toronto back up by 2. They get the ball to Dorsey. In the corner for Bolster for 3. And the Crusaders have the lead.
They have their first lead of the night, Jace. 20-19.
Daniel Bolster with 6 now with 2 threes. Marchbank with the ball. Left side. Kicks it back over. We're going to have a jump ball, and it's going to go to the Crusaders. Dickinson loses it.
That pressure's really haunting Toronto right now. See, Rook can go on a 6-0 run by himself, Jace. He had 2 threes. Boom, you're up 7.
Mahalio back in the game. Goes in the corner. Eric Ensel back in, coming in for Toronto. Gets it to Rook in the corner. Rook thought about the three, dribbles around his man. Yeah. Nice hands, Cam Baker.
Cam Baker's active on the defensive end.
Tanner Ensel checks in for Marchbank.
Toronto's going to go small here, Jace.
They kick it across court to Mahalio. The Rook in the corner to Dorsey. Back to Rook.
I thought he was going to fire.
Dorsey for the three.
Long.
They fight for the rebound. Mahalio knocks out to go to the Red Knights. 4:45 left in the third. Crusaders, the first lead of the night on the Daniel Bolster three-pointer.
Central's back in that trap, Jace.
And Purgie almost got it. They get it to Dickinson. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rook. He's going to race it up the court. Cuts down. Nice pass to Bolster.
Give it back
Gets it back out to Rook. They're just not letting Rook get that three off, Bill.
No, they're making him do it. They're making him move.
Bolster in the corner. Purgie calling for it down low. Mahalio has it. Picks up his dribble. Goes back cross court to Rook. In the corner to Bolster. Gets it over to Mahalio. Picks up his dribble. Down in the corner.
Don't want to be
Can't
there.
Get trapped in the corner like that. Gets it back out to Mahalio. Over to Rook. Thought about the three. Dribbles back over to Mahalio. He'll dribble left side. Stop. Picks up his dribble back to Purgie.
There it is.
Over to Benji Rook for three. Long. Rebound pulled down by Close.
It's a good shot, though. Good ball moving by
Yes.
Central. You got the guy with the right shot.
Baker for three, wide open. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rook.
Rook's going to push it himself.
Dribbles down the lane, pulls it back out to Mahalio. Over to Dorsey. In the corner of Bolster, back out to Dorsey. They'll start back over Mahalio, top of the key. Marchbanks had to check back in for the Red Knights.
Out-of-town scoreboard, Main Street scoreboard. Jay St. Clair's leads bigger at 9-5 in the first with 4 minutes to go.
Timmy Mahalio for three.
Did he bank that in, Main Street?
No,
bank?
that went straight in.
Oh, okay. And Toronto's still in that trap out there.
10-2.
That's a foul.
They're going to foul on Mahalio. 10-3 run by the Crusaders.
Toronto just doesn't have an answer for that, Jace.
And Billy, if you're Coach Tucker, when do you bring Benton back in?
Soon.
They say, how far do you let it go? You know.
Now.
You get the ball in the corner, Carafa. He dribbles, kicks it out to Ensel. Over to Dickinson for three. No good. They fight for the rebound, pulled away by Dorsey. He'll race it up the court.
That's a self-pass, Jace.
Yes, it was, and then he'll lose it. And it's going to go to Toronto. So he went to pass it, then I don't know whether it was Cam Baker or Ensel there that jumped in front of where he was going to throw it.
Yeah, so he just grabbed the pass back.
23-19, 2:45 left here.
Picked up his dribble.
And you get it over to Dickinson.
That's a foul.
And that's going to be a foul. Rook hits second.
They just look at him. That's a foul.
The third Crusader foul of the quarter. And so down in the corner to Dickinson. He turns it over. Here goes Purgie off to the races by himself. Tommy Prazy lays it up and in.
6-point lead for Central.
Purgie's got 6. 12-3 start. Oh.
That's offensive.
Oh, that's a charge. Good. Ensel with the rebound.
I mean, Central's just all over the place, trapping everywhere.
Yes, they are. They are doing. And Coach Ogden doing a nice job of rotating people in and out.
Oh, yeah.
Purgie, Hound Baker.
Ooh.
They get the ball to Ensel. And like you said, with Purgie at the top of the key there, they go all the way across court to Baker. He dribbles down the lane, throws it up, and it's going to be fouled by Bolster.
Don't like the call.
I thought that was all ball there, but Cam Baker to shoot 2.
1:42 in the third. Central's just turned it around, Jace. We said it in the first quarter, when you're up 9 and you couldn't score for 4 or 5 minutes.
And here comes Caden Benton.
Yeah, he had to go.
Camden Bradley checking back in. Bradley, the 6'3 sophomore. (25-21) as Baker hits them both. Here comes Brook up court, 138 and counting. Gets it over the wall.
Staying in that zone.
Bolster in the corner.
Toronto, I'm sorry. Timeout, Central.
Timeout, Coach Ogden. 25-21, 1:29 left in the third. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Did you know you can get FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally? Well, you can. National Colloid has both. Get them now for your business or residence. They come in 55-gallon, 5-gallon, and 1-gallon sizes. Just call in your order and pick it up. There's no waiting. Call now, 740-282-1171. That's 740-282-1171. FDA-registered hand sanitizer and EPA-registered disinfectant cleaner locally at National Colloid. Call in today.
At Softite Community Federal Credit Union, you are part of a family. Softite is special because they give members an opportunity to own the financial institution where they do their saving and borrowing. At Softite, they offer.
And we're back at Main Street Bank out-of-town scoreboard, Billy. Martins Ferry and a barn burner, 41-38. Right now over Union Local. Penguins have come back to tie it up 3-3. Second period.
It's a nice over total.
Central with the ball, they get it to Bolster. Kicks it back out to Rook. In the corner, Dorsey for 3.
Short.
Rebound pulled down by Carafa. He'll look to run.
Deep 3. Short.
Yeah, that was real short there.
I don't mind it, though. He's open. He's been carrying you.
43-40 Ferry now over Local. Shenandoah 25, Buckeye Local 23.
Long. Rebound up and in.
Up and in, Daniel Bolster. He's got 8.
6-point lead for Central.
40 seconds left in the third. Rafa picks his dribble ball. Dorsey almost had it. They're in that man. They got Urbanzik, or Bradley, I'm sorry, Garden Benton, 6'3", not letting him post up. They get to go to Baker. Picks up his dribble over to Carafa. 15 seconds out to Dickinson for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Benton. Spins up and in. Caden Benton's on the board.
27-23. They're going to have to hurry. 3 seconds.
Rook throws it up. And it's short. Their score after 3. Central 27, Toronto 23. We'll be back with the final quarter after this.
There's nothing like the sound of a ball solidly hit off a wooden bat. At the Swearingen Bat Company, all bats are handcrafted for you. Their focus is on a player's specific needs. The perfect balance with a perfect handle should be a smooth extension to the batter. Visit the Swearingen Bat Company online at swearingenbaseball.com or look them up on Facebook. Get that perfect quality wooden bat handcrafted locally just for you. There are plenty of models for all levels of play, and they also make great gifts for your special player. You can even choose your own design right down to the specific color. Make sure you visit the Swearingen Bat Company today. Premium quality custom wooden bats, locally made. The Swearingen Bat Company is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
My man, you're looking good. New clothes, new ride. What's your secret?
No secret. You have your Class A CDL, right?
Yeah, so?
I drive for Black River Logistics, and you can too with your Class A CDL. All you have to do is call Mr. Yes at 740-298-6926. See how you can make up to $550 a day.
That's it. I'm calling now.
That's Black River Logistics, 740-298-6926.
We start the final quarter. Crusaders up 27-23.
Toronto with no team fouls, Jace. That could come big and handy at the end of the game.
Ensel, Baker, Carafa, Dickinson, and Benton for the Red Knights. Long, Rook, Bolster, Bradley, and Dorsey for the Crusaders.
I think Benton's got to touch it on the block, Jace.
Central still in that man-to-man. Bolster guarding Dickinson. He cuts down the lane, goes down to Benton. They go to Trap. He's putting down low, throws it up. No good. Dorsey with another rebound.
I think he didn't have to force it.
He loses the dribble. It's going to go to Toronto.
Dribbling it off his foot.
Toronto, 8 turnovers. After 3, the Crusaders had no turnovers in the third. They also have 8. Well, that'd be their 9th now. They get the ball into Benton. Back to Close. He goes down the lane. Runner. Way close.
Cuts it to 2.
27-25. Crusaders. Long being guarded by Close. They get the ball to Purgie now back in the game. Picks up his dribble. Gets it out to Rook in the corner. Back out to Purgie. Dribbles up top. Goes to Long to Dorsey in the corner. Back up to Purgie. Loses the ball.
Right to his hands. Jason tried to pass it before he caught it.
Second turnover of the quarter. And that's what got Central back in the game, those turnovers in the second quarter by Toronto. They get the ball down to Close. He loses it.
You got to be stronger with the ball, Jace.
They get the ball to Rook. Thought about the 3, goes to Dorsey. For Purgie, he dribbles baseline up over Benton, but blocked by the big man. He kicks it out, throws it away, stolen by Dorsey. He goes along, Euro step up, no good. They fight for the rebound, pulled down by Dickinson. Coach Tuck on the foul.
That was a foul.
27-25, 6:21 left here in the fourth.
Go into Benton.
They go to Ensel. Cross court Close. Down to Benton. Nice read by Dorsey, but Benton gets it.
Yep.
Throws it up. Get the foul on the floor.
Yep.
And Andrew Dorsey. 5th foul for the Crusaders to none, as you said, for the Red Knights.
Shooting.
Oh, they did call a shooting foul. Camden Benton to the line. Or Caden Benton, I'm sorry. First shot up and in.
Chance to tie it up right here for Toronto.
So once down 6.
6-0 run. Tie it back up if he makes it.
No good. Pull down by Purgie. He goes up the court. Brings it back out to Dorsey. They'll give it over to Rook. What are you, 1-3-1?
Yes, they are. Been in it all night, Jace. He just got to hit that. A nice pass.
Bradley, I thought he was going to go up. Rook picks it up, goes to Purgie down low, and he's going to get that easy call right there. It's Tommy Purgie low on his shoulder.
Rook's got to look to score, Jace. He's not looking to shoot.
Urbanza checks in for Bradley. (27-26) Crusaders.
Central back in that trap.
Deep 3 for Dickinson, no good. Benton fights for rebound, goes up strong and up and in. The big man.
That's where he needs to go. He's got 4 in this quarter, Jace.
28-27. Timeout, Crusaders. 5:21 left in the fourth. 1 point game lead. 1 point lead for Toronto. We'll be back after these messages.
TR Landscape and Design has been building backyard vacation destinations in the Ohio Valley for over 30 years. Creating your outdoor living space starts with our 3D landscape design service. Our craftsmen install brick patios, outdoor kitchens, custom water features, outdoor fireplaces, backyard structures, and luxury fiberglass swimming pools. A major landscape and pool project is complicated, So let the professionals at PR Landscape and Design manage it to completion. Check us out on Instagram or visit prlandscape.com.
Everhart Bove Funeral Home, they believe you should take care of your loved ones while you still can. Pre-planning at Everhart Bove ensures that your family won't have to worry about the stress of final arrangements during this most difficult time. More importantly, they won't have to worry about how they'll pay for it. Visit Everhart Bove Funeral Home today and discover all the affordable options available. Everhart Bove Funeral Home, Wintersville, Richmond, and Burgolds.
There we go to get the ball in the Rook. Back to Dorsey in the corner, out to Rook. Quick shout out to Chrissy DeMichael watching the game tonight.
Central changed up, Jason. Went into the 2-3, got out of the 1-3-1.
I mean the Red Knights. Yeah,
Red Knights, yes. I've been mixing them up all night.
Rook goes to Dorsey, back out. Well, that's long, and Purgy back out to Rook over the long top of the key. Picks up a dribble, goes to Dorsey. Bolstered, driving left side baseline. Nice pass to Purgy. Tommy Purgy with an excellent pass by 29-28. Dickinson's going to take that long three there. Comes across court to Baker. Goes back over to Dickinson. Loses it. Here goes the Crusaders.
3-on-2, Jace.
Rook goes up and he's fouled. Nice job by Rook going to the hole, Bill.
Yes, so he's going to be shooting two.
Benji Rook looking for his first points of the night, Bill.
Yeah, you saw as a scorer, Jace, you just want to see one go through if you can get it at the free-throw line. I mean, he had open looks. He just ain't taking them.
Exactly, yes. First foul of the second half for the Red Knights.
There, he sees it go through. Maybe he's good now. That always helps.
2-point lead for the Crusaders, 4:32 left. Second shot up, no good. Benton fights for the rebound. Here come the Red Knights. Dickinson with the ball. And he throws it away. Coach Tucker
wants to pull his hair out.
The fourth Red Knight turnover of the quarter. 12 for the game. Marchbank to check in for Dickinson. Two-point Crusader lead.
30-28.
Long over to Rook.
Man, I like to see Rook pull that, Jace. I'm set to shoot, ready to
He's
fire.
set right now. He's set. Oh, he was ready for it. He goes to the top of the key, replaces him and Long just basically switching. He goes to Bolster. Picks up his dribble. Oh.
Yeah, I know. I was thought maybe. I didn't know if he put it on the floor.
Rook thought about it, but Baker gets there quick. Long open for three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Caden Benton. 30-28. Here come the Red Knights. Baker in the corner of Marchbank for three. That's short. Rebound, Tommy Purgy, and here he goes.
Go to the basket.
Up. And they're going to call an offensive foul. Nice job, Noah Carafa getting set. Coach Ogden disagrees.
It's a tough call. Goes either way.
You're right. You can't disagree with that. I mean, because Carafa did get set. Was he deep? I don't know. But
well, there's no deep here. So
yeah, so
I understand.
That's a good call. He was set.
Yeah.
I mean, Purgy fighting the bigger Benton down low. Marchbank being guarded by Bolster. It's off of Marchbank. It's going to go the other way. The fifth turnover of the quarter for the Red Knights. So, Coach Tucker, Dickinson throws one away, takes him out, puts Marchbank in.
Or you can read his lips. We can't take care of the basketball. Can't take care of the basketball.
No, but with that one foul, does it hurt Toronto or help? Because
that's what I'm saying. At the end, you're going to have to foul if you're down, and you got to give up 5 fouls.
Yes. Bolster with the ball. Goes to Purgy down low. Over to Dorsey. Up and in. Over to two big men. Andrew Dorsey is so tough, Willie.
Strong down there.
He's got 7. 4-point Crusader lead. 2:52. Gets it over to Dickinson. Dribbles down the lane, right side, picks up his dribble. Looking, throws up a runner, and he gets it in. Nolan Dickinson. He's got 13. Here comes Bolster, Euro step, blocked by Benton.
We'll stay here. 2:35. Toronto down 2.
We get the ball into Purgie. Over the long. He dribbles down the lane. Throws it out to Dorsey. Tipped by the Red Knights, but Dorsey recovers it. He calls long up there. Rook is set to shoot.
Well, I thought he was firing, Jason.
Goes down low to Purgie. He picks up his dribble. Back out to Rook. Over the long. Dribbles back top of the key. Start all over. 2-12 and counting. Over to Rook. Dribbles down baseline. Goes over to Dorsey. Out to Long. Long to Bolster. Thought Bolster was going to fire that three.
Toronto might have to come out of this, Jace.
Right. Crusaders just content that.
I would hold it and make him make a move here. I think they just went man, Jace. They did.
And Dickinson almost with the steal.
They just went man.
Yeah, that was a good call. Coach Tucker wanted the ball, but Dickinson hit that out.
He wanted the foul.
Got to give a shout out to our man Chris Tarquinio listening in as we have a timeout. 32-30, 1:48 left. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Trying to find a local, family-owned pharmacy that doesn't treat you like a number, they treat you like, well, you. Visit Hood's Pharmacy. Find them at 971 Main Street in Follinsby. Hood's Pharmacy is family-owned. Family-owned for over 50 years. All insurance plans are accepted, and they have COVID-19 testing and vaccinations available, so no worries there. Hood's Pharmacy features Sarah's Candy, plus a wide selection of greeting cards. Get the friendly hometown service you deserve when you visit Hood's Pharmacy in Follinsby. Come visit the friendly pharmacist and staff at Hood's Pharmacy today, a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we are back, folks. What a game. 32-30 Crusaders. 1:48 left. It's been a back-and-forth battle all night, Bill.
Great game. I think the fouls are going to come in to hurt
Yeah,
Toronto.
Toronto's got like foul, like you said, 5 times just to get to the third down.
Yeah.
Get the ball to Dorsey. Toronto in the man-to-man. Rook.
Oh,
Mismatch
going
with
baseline.
Benton. He's got Benton on him.
Don't give it up.
He gets it over to Bolster. Set the trap over to Dorsey. Dorsey picks up his dribble, goes back over to Rook. Benton comes out on Rook. He dribbles down the lane, throws it over, and they got a foul. Nice pass over to Long. Carafa on the foul. Nice, smart move by Benji Rook. Hasn't scored a lot tonight.
2 fouls though, Jay.
Right.
So if Toronto doesn't, if Toronto doesn't score, eventually you're going to have to foul.
You're right, because if he makes, that puts the Crusaders up 3. Evan Long now 3 for 3 from the foul line. Second shot up by Long. He buries it. 4-point Crusader lead.
Two-possession game.
Here comes Carafa. Baker wanting the ball in the corner to Tanner Ansel. Picks up his dribble, goes down to Benton. Uses his string up. Nice job, Tommy Purgie on the block.
They still got to give
And
up
they got a
4
foul.
more.
They still got 4 more to go. That's only foul number 3. With 56 seconds left.
Yeah, they're going to have to foul immediately, Jace.
Yeah, they got to get 3 more fouls in very quick.
I just run Purgie down here. It's too quick.
They'll get it into Rook. And then Baker gets his a 4th foul. And we talked about it, Bill. I mean, having only 1 foul, that's great.
It's great for your team fouls.
Yeah.
But when you're losing and you got to get to the foul line, get the team to the foul line, it's taking time off the clock. Time's not running off. It's a second, but still, seconds can make a long time
Exactly.
when you're down 4.
And that was 3 seconds right there off the clock.
So I'm running
And
Purdy.
eventually that 7th foul becomes a 1-and-1.
Yeah.
They get
I'm
the
running.
ball in the Rook. There's finally
Another 4 seconds. 5 seconds.
5 seconds off the clock.
They still got one more to give.
Yes. And Coach Tucker saying, you got to foul him immediately. Ensel's first. Yeah, Benton can't keep up with Purdy
No,
down there. Bring him
if I
up,
can't get it in, I'm bringing Purdy up here to get it in.
They get it in the Rook.
That's a foul.
Fouling Baker. His third. Now the next is a 1-on-1 with 47 seconds left. So effectively, really, they ran off about 10 seconds.
And then the next foul, they'll shoot 1-and-1 here.
Once again, I bring Tommy Purdy.
Oh,
He's come up the
Purdy's
court,
got to come up here and help.
They get the ball to Rook. He's fouled by Baker.
So let's see what Central can do. 1-and-1 here. Their best shooter going to the line.
Benji Rook tonight, 1 for 2 from the line. 1 point for Rook. And that speaks volume for the Crusaders to be able to have the lead without the leading scorer.
Not scored. Got 1 point.
Up and no good. Rebound fought for, and it's going to stay there with the Crusaders off of Benton.
Quickness of Purdy, Jace, off the block, the quickness of him.
Tommy Purdy. 34-30 still. 44.9. Dorsey smartly calls timeout.
I think Central's got 1 left and Toronto's got 4 left.
34-30, 44.9 left. We'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
The Isla Law Office, with 25 plus years of experience, specializes in bankruptcy and domestic relation cases. They're hands-on. They're very thorough and focused on your needs, and they're licensed in Ohio and West Virginia. If you need expert legal assistance, look up Isla Law Offices at islawoffices.com. Thanks, Isla Law, for being a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
Who do you call to rid your home of those dreaded uninvited guests? Well, if those guests are pests like bedbugs, ants, roaches, fleas, spiders, yuck, you gotta call JC Pest Control, 740-381-5928. If it's a pest, they can take care of it, especially those nasty bedbugs. JC Pest Control is available 24/7. They are licensed and insured, and they do residential and commercial work. Call them now.
We're back, 34-30, Central to inbound. Dorsey looking to get it in, gets it over to Bolster. Being trapped, gets around Baker, no call. Gets it to Dorsey, or back out to Long. Long fouled by Ensel.
So he'll go to the line and shoot 1-and-1.
Evan Long, 4 for 4.
Got to make them, Jace. This is the key.
Main Street Bank out of town scoreboard. Buckeye Local 35, Shenandoah 32. Martins Ferry 54. Union Local 48 at the half. Brook 27. Indian Creek 22. First one up, no good, but the rebound Dorsey.
Yeah, they got to foul again, Jace.
Then they're going to put Long back at the line. As I said, Brook 27. Creek 22. Big Red 36. St. Clairsville 35 in the second quarter. Scores courtesy of Main Street Bank and ScoreStream. Long 4 for 5 from the line. 33 seconds left. Crusaders up 4.
Here's what's happening, Jace. The problem is they missed 2 1-and-1s, don't get the rebound. The next foul, they're shooting 2.
That one bouncing. You're exactly right, Bill. Not getting those rebounds. The hustle of Tommy Purdy and Andrew Dorsey. Second shot up and in.
6-point lead.
36-30, 33
Central with a
seconds
little
left.
token pressure.
They get the ball.
Got to go.
Baker, he goes down the lane. And he's fouled.
Timeout, Toronto.
Timeout,
I
Red
thought they were going
Knights.
to get a foul.
So did I. 36-30, 27 seconds left. Be back right after this.
At Mosty Funeral Home, we take great pride in caring for our families, and will work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services we offer, you will receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. While honoring your loved one is our top priority, we also want to help you through this difficult time. We have a wide range of resources to support you not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. Mosty Funeral Home is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
We are back 36-30, 27 seconds left. And as you said, Billy, Red Knights now with 9 fouls to Central 7. Crusaders up 6. Do you take the 3 now, Bill, or you go for a 2?
I think you go for the open shot, Jace. You got to find a quick open shot. If it's a layup, take it. If it's a 3, take it. You got to take the quickest open shot that you can get.
Purgie face guarding the bigger Benton, trying to get through. Nice job. Look at Tommy Purgie. They get the ball. And the number 23 is just now in the game, Landon Grimes.
They got to go, though, Jace. They can't dribble it around. They got to go.
Get the ball to Dickinson.
They're
Picks up his
6.
dribble. He
That's
walked. Yes, he did. First turnover. Or 6th turnover in the fourth quarter, Billy. 14th of the game.
Toronto's got to get up and press. They're just going to let him get it in.
Bolster in the game. He gets the ball over to Rook. He goes over to Long. Long dribbling around the Red Knights. Goes over to Dorsey. Dorsey throws it down to Bolster. He holds it in the corner. He's fouled by Benton with 8 seconds left. And barring a catastrophe, the Crusaders will improve to 4-9. Their biggest win of the year, Bill, over the 7-3 Red Knights.
They win 36-30, Jason. Their leading scorer's got, 2 points or 1?
1. He's 1 for
point.
3 from the line.
This is the big one. He's got to make one of these, Jason. It makes a 3-possession game. That's
there
pretty
it
much
is.
going to wrap it up, Jason. It's going to be tough.
Bolster with his 9th point.
That's a violation on Central. He didn't let him get out.
Second shot up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Benton, giving it to Carafa. He kicks it down. Close for 3. No good, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Bolster, and that'll do it. Your final from the Mickey Barber Gymnasium. Somerville Catholic Central 37, the Toronto Red Knights 30. We'll be back with your wrap-up after these messages.
Ohio Motor Group has 3 locations, Steubenville, Bridgeport, and St. Clairsville. Let Ohio Motor Group show you how easy it is to buy a quality used car. They believe in fair pricing, superior service, and treating every customer right. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find a car that is fit for your budget. Ohio Motor Group, with 3 locations to serve you. Check them out right now, ohiomotorgroup.com. Find your next ride.
Okay, so where do you go for fish during Lent? Why, Steve's Fish and Chips, of course. Great fish sandwiches and excellent fish junks. Oh, and shrimp, too. Plus an assortment of sides. It's great during Lent, but Steve's Fish and Chips is an excellent choice anytime. They have burgers, chicken wings, and salads, too. You've got to try the fried pickles. Steve's Fish and Chips. Call today and order 740-282-3261. 740-282-3261.
Blakemore Insurance Agency is exclusive to the senior market. We represent a variety of Medicare supplements or Medicare Advantage plans, giving us the ability to offer some of the most competitive products from the top insurance companies in our country. Our loyalty lies with you, our customer, not the insurance company. Many of today's seniors are completely overwhelmed with turning 65 and going on to Medicare. Call Blakemore Insurance Agency today for more information. 304-723-0909. Blakemore Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
This game is brought to you by Express Wash Touchless Car Wash on Sunset and Express Care Car Wash in Wintersville. They're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whatever your schedule, you can be sure to get your vehicle clean at either of these 2 convenient locations. Car cleaning made easy. Express Wash and Express Care Car Wash is a proud sponsor of this broadcast.
And we're back here where the Crusaders emerge victorious in the Mickey Barber Gymnasium, 37-30. We have Coach Don Ogden. Coach, I told you earlier in the year what I loved, the record wasn't the best, but you guys played tough, scrappy, and it's coming together, and it came together tonight.
Yeah, they did. Although in the beginning I was worried we wouldn't score the whole game the way they went up big on us. But you know what? You're right. We battled back. We played through some mistakes. We played through some adversity, and God bless the kids. They pulled it out, and I'm so happy for them because they do play hard, and so many times they've come up on the losing end. And to beat a team like Toronto and a coach, I have nothing but respect for Coach Tucker and the Toronto team. They've done very well this year. So, no disrespect, but we needed a signature win this season, and we count this maybe as that signature win.
Now, Coach, early in the game, you would come out man-to-man. Was surprising to me. I haven't seen you in too many man-to-man. But then you jumped into like a trapping the first pass, and I thought put you back in the game and sped them up a little bit, and you got like 4 or 5 turnovers and put you right back in the game. Was that the game plan going in?
Yes, we were looking at certain lineups, what we thought we could do. Plus we were a little bit foggy, if you will, and I wanted to speed up tempo and get us moving a little bit more. But, yeah, before the game, the assistant coaches were looking at some different things and said, hey, when we see this certain lineup, let's go with the pressure.
I thought that was the turning point in the game, Coach. I really did. I thought you sped them up and they turned it over. And then I told Jason before the game, you told me before the game started, Coach would take it. Their leading scorer with 0 points at halftime, and you're down 3. I said, I think Coach Ogden takes that every day of the week.
Yeah, although I blew a gasket at the end of the half when they shot that 3.
Yeah.
So,
I did want to speak to the heart of your team there because, like Billy said, Benji Rook, 1 point tonight, one of the leading scorers of the team, and that just speaks to the character of the rest of the team right there to, be able – Toronto to me, obviously, we're going to take Rook out of the game. And,
Benji had an off night, but that's one of the things about our team. Almost every game there's a different leading scorer, so it's hard to pinpoint one guy. And Benji's going to have his night later on in the season, if not the next game. So, the one thing, though, he did is he took control out there a lot of times and ran the offense. And, sometimes you're not the scorer, but if you can find your other role that contributes to a win, I'll take it.
That's huge.
I thought you guys made the best adjustment of the game, Coach, when you went to that run and jump. I said it when it started. I go, that was the best thing they could have done. You sped them up and then took them right out of their game plan. And you took their big guy out of the game when he got 3 fouls real quick, too. That was huge in the game.
Yeah, he's such a great player. For that to happen was a big factor. I mean, because he is such a dominant post player.
Well, I tell you what, Coach, we won't hold you. I know you want to go talk to your kids. Great victory tonight, Coach Don Ogden, Summerville Catholic Central Crusaders.
Hey, thanks for covering us.
Yep. Thank you, sir. The Crusaders win.
It seems like every time you guys are here, it's a hell of a game.
That's how we pick games like that.
37-30 Crusaders for the visiting Red Knights. Mason Marchbank, 1 for 2 from the line for 1. Camden Benton, 2 baskets, 1 for 2 from the line for 5. Cam Baker, 3 baskets, 1 for 2 from the line for 7. That was Blake Close, I'm sorry. Cam Baker, 2 baskets, 2 from the line for 6. Noah Carafa, 0 for 1. Leading the way, once again, Nolan Dickinson, 2 triples, 3 baskets, 1 for 3 from the line for 13. They had 2 triples, 10 2-pointers, 6 for 13 from the line for a total of 30, and 14 turnovers for the victorious Crusaders. They had a little bit of everybody scoring. Benji Rook, 1 for 2 from the line for 1. Camden Bradley, 1 triple for 3. Or Daniel Bolster, 1 triple. That was Daniel Bolster, 2 triples, 1 for 2 from the line for 6. Evan Long, 1 triple, 6 for 7 from the line for 9, leading the way. And Tommy Purgie, 4 baskets with 8. Andrew Dorsey, 3 baskets, 1 for 4 from the line for 7. Crusaders, 6 3-pointers, 7 2-pointers, 9 for 15 for the line for 37 with 10 turnovers. That's going to do it, folks, for tonight here at the Mickey Barber Gymnasium. Your final score, Summerville Central 37, Toronto 30. Tonight's matchup brought to you by TS Electric, Hauser Furniture, Valley Converting, Lanta Villa Royale, M&M Hardware, Bennigan's, Stickles Law Office, Hood's Pharmacy, Viking Social Poker Club, Johnny D's Pizza and Caddis, Forest Human Maintenance, Steve's Fish and Chips, J.E. Foster Funeral Home, Dr. John Fiegel, Soft Type Federal Credit Union, PR Landscaping is the law offices, Anthony Mining, Chappie's Dumpsters, Mossy Funeral Home, also brought to you by EGCC, Economy Lawn Care, Everhart Bove, IBEW Local 246, Marcino Enterprises, Hood's Pharmacy, Josephine's Carryout and Mingo, Franciscan Square, Best Western, JC Pest Control, the National Colloid Company, the Target Shop, the Ohio Motor Group, Spud's Parkview Inn, Bert's Hot Dogs, Apollo Restoration, Adam Martello, Attorney at Law, the Wintersville Trophy Shop, Swearingen Bat Company, Maple Spaghetti House, Franciscan University of Steubenville, and AT&T on Sunset. Capital Recovery bought your tip-offs, Home Construction bought your timeouts, Main Street Bank, your out-of-town scoreboard, and Marion Chemicals, your halftime. For Bill Ellis, Jason Jenkins, Dan Vogels, Jim Jaggers, Huggins up above. Have a good evening, everybody. Your final score, Central 37, Toronto 30. Have a good night.